What's going on YouTube? It's your boy RTY here, and today I'm here to bring you guys a video. Today we are going to be playing some One Piece OP08.5. We're going to be playing some purple Luffy, and that means we're going to be playing with the new starter decks. This is a deck that I'm super excited about in the new format. I think it's super fun while also being relatively easy and also still super strong given it to the meta. Obviously, you're going to see a lot of people still playing black, still playing blue Dofi, as that deck is just super absurd. So I think purple Luffy is actually one of the decks that's being kind of slept on in the current meta. So without further ado, let's hop into some games and show you what I think is one of the stronger decks in the format. This is my list right now. We've done some tweaking with it, you know, trying to find the right ratios and stuff. So here we go. Without further ado, we're running 2 Magellan, 2 Polys. Now, this is different from kind of OP05 where we were kind of running 4 of, or maybe some people were always running 2 of. But the only reason why we're not running 4 of these is we want to get the bricks in this deck kind of reduced a little bit so that we're not running too many bricks. But also, we don't really want to play these cards too much on curve. Now, obviously, Magellan is a hell of a card and is strong enough to win you a ton of games against many matchups. So this one potentially could be bumped up to a 3 of or even a 4 of in some circumstances. But you know, Poly, it's okay. It's a good card. You know, KOing a 4 cost is okay. Kind of expensive for what it is. So we can really skip out on it. Of course, we have the Frankie 2K, the Frenoske, I think is how you would say that. Just a 2K. You can occasionally play it if you put a Don on it, give it rush. But really, for the most part, just here for the 2K. I'm playing 4 of the 5 cost kid. You know, we do a decent amount of Don minusing, but also good to have just some blockers here. This could also be a card that's seen as cuttable, depending on what you're trying to add for sure. But we're playing 4 of the 6 cost 2K Sanjis. This is searchable, and then is also a 2K and a good body if you need it sometimes. We're still playing the ulti page 1 package. Sometimes you just have no better play, but this feels also cuttable. You know, ulti page 1 is just a good 2K to have, or the ulti, and the combo doesn't always feel great. Sometimes you don't want to ulti page 1, but it is a good option to have in the matchups, depending on the matchup. Sometimes you just want to play the page 1 on 4 of the 9 Kaido. I strongly believe in 4. You could maybe argue for 3 for something else. That's up to you. But I want to make sure I see this card. Then we're playing 4 Queen. Like I said, just traditional blocker. Don minus as well. Filter your hand out. 4 of the Usopp 2K Usachi. This card's insane. Besides it being a 2K for 3 Don, you can also just rest a 5 cost or less. So rest a blocker, go for lethal. Very strong card in the deck. And then we're getting to the new stuff, the good stuff. So we got Sangoro, Zoro, and Luffy Taro. So Sangoro is an insane card that says if you have 8 or more Dawn, draw 1 card when attacking. Now, obviously, the meta kind of slows down, and this card never sticks on board when you're playing against Lucci, for example, because it is that important. You get card advantage so insanely fast with this card, so it is a must answer for most decks, and if they don't, the game kind of gets unlosable fast, or unwinnable for them fast. And then we got Zoro here, which is this 4 cost 6K that on play lets you search for top 5 for a Straw Hat and put into your hand. So your ideal curve, realistically, going first, by the way, is to you know, turn 1 pass, turn 2 ramp, play Zoro, and then turn 3 you want to ramp, and then play Luffy Taro into Sangoro. And then the game just kind of snowballs from there. You have all these 2Ks to protect yourself, all these blockers to protect yourself. And then we're also playing the 0 cost event as well to help protect yourself in those circumstances. So, yeah, let's hop into a game, kind of show off what the deck can do. All right, so here we are. We're going against Kalgara, which we don't have yet in the West, coming soon in OP08. So let's look at our hand. I'm also going first. This hand is okay, but it can be better. And exactly what we want. We found the Zoro, so really I kind of mulligan for this, and if not the Zoro, then the Magellan as well is also a good play. So we are looking pretty good. Kalgara can go fast. He founds the stage on 1, and then he's gonna search top 5 and find the Holly. Cool. So like I said, we're just gonna swing 5 at life here. He's going to counter. We're going to take a life. We get the Luffy for next turn. So good. So we're already curving well. Play the Zoro, and it looks like our only target is just the Sanji, which is fine. It is a Sanji 2K. We'll just throw that over here with our abundance of 2Ks. Yep. And he's going to play 6 and then cheat out a Wiper. In this instance, we're just going to give him the known 2K. We do want to counter and stay relatively healthy in this instance because we are taking our own life for effects. Nice. So we have another body to play off of our Luffy. That is a good body as well. So we're just going to start by swinging 6. Let's get it out of the way. And then we'll swing our 5. Like I said, Luffy isn't a hard deck. And then in this current version we're playing, it is super aggro for the most part. So Don -1. And then we get to play a 5 cost or lower. So we're going to go ahead and play that. And I don't know if we'll ever get a chance to play the Sangoro again, but I think we always take it because we have enough counter in hand. So we will, and then we'll pass turn. So now we have 2 6Ks and an 8K on board. You know, we're looking pretty good here. Have a decent amount of 2Ks in hand. Only 1 brick. Yeah, and he has no choice but to try to clear board here, which is fine, right? That's Don commitment that he has to have towards our board. We're obviously going to protect our board as much as possible here. And he takes a life as well. That's scary for him. He does have 8 cards in hand, though. It's a lot of cards. I'll give him one of these Frankies. And let's see here. For 4 Don, it's probably like Ollie or something like that. So I am going to counter and try to stay healthy. Yep. Oh, it doesn't have the Holly and doesn't find it either. All right, so we are on our 8 Don turn. We have a couple of options here. We could play the Sangoro. Are we in risk of dying? Not really, to be honest. We could always play the Queen, try to find some counter and establish a blocker as well. Either which are fine plays. One is more aggro. One is more defensive. Let's see. I go to 3 life. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 swings, potentially 6 if he's playing Russian L2. So maybe Queen is the answer here, just because that's a lot of swings. 4, 5. So he's going to go 3 Don open. So I can swing 5, 7, 7, 9. Those are great numbers, by the way. So we're just going to start with 5. Yeah, and this is scary for him. Obviously, I have a lot of swings for him. All my Don open, so he has to really kind of really think on what my turn here is. Takes a 7. Do we get a trigger? Oh, he rests my 7. That's rather unfortunate. Fine. We'll just swing 10 then. And then we'll play a Queen. Don minus. We'll get rid of this brick in hand and pass turn. So we're setting up pretty good. He has to fight for board and also play a blocker. The thing about that is he only has 1 body that can really swing up to me besides this Ohm and this Wiper. So he's going to go 7 life. I think I'm going to okay to take down to 1 here and just kind of protect my life at 1. He is only at 8 Don or 7 Don left as well, and I have a blocker, so we'll take. Is he going for game? Okay, so I do think that there's an instance here where I bait him into going for game here. How much Don do I go to? I go to 9 Don. If I bait him into going, well, he can't go for game. I have a blocker. So let's just block and 2k. And like I said, try to stay at this 1 life threshold. We'll give you a 2 and a 1. Yep. And he's going to go ahead and disconnect. Nothing he could play for 3 Don that keeps him alive here. So he was definitely cooked on his next turn. Cool. So that's game 1 of Luffy. Super sick game. Let's hop into another one. All right. So here we are. We're going against Pudding. We have page 1. I'm scared to mulligan this hand because it can get worse. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the best hand, but it's fine. Would have liked to see a 4 drop. Hopefully we see one. But we have 2 draws to see a 4 drop. And we don't. So we're just swinging big 9. And then passing. They're playing the blocker Shirahoshi, which is interesting. On clay, they're ramping. They're swinging 5. We're countering. Scary thing is I'm giving them a 6k swing. They've already ramped. They're already at 6, by the way. I mean, I'm also at 6, but they're going to 8 next turn, so they're probably playing a big mom. Let's go to 6. I could have lead affected. But we're gonna play Magellan, Return of Dawn, and then pass turn. So actually slow down the ramp just a little bit. Yep, the Katakuri to turn 1 life upside down. Yep, swing 6. And then potentially 7? Nope. Just another 6. Alright, let's take a life. We're not drawing too tremendously well. Swing 6 into the Bon Clay. We'll swing 8 at life. And then we're gonna play a queen here, I think, and try to find a Luffy. If I can go wide, we're feeling pretty good. We cannot, so we'll trash this poly and pass turn. 10 mom's a thing here. 9 mom's also a thing. What is he gonna put? Yeah, put Magellan to the bottom. Swing 6. Give them a 2. The 7 will take just because we have that extra life now. 9 Dawn. I think we're gonna go Zoro and Nasanji probably. So let's just swing 5 life. Yep. Play Zoro. We will grab a 2k and play Sanji and pass. That way we're sitting on 10 Dawn next turn. I will have... I just got 10 mommed. That. Alright, game is kind of getting out of hand. Let's start with going 6 of life. Man, I am not seeing what I need to see. Let's go 5 life. Let's go 6 life. I could have played this better for sure. Kind of misplays. But we're gonna go here. KO the Katakuri and swing 11 at Big Mom. I should have done this before I started swinging at life. That way I had a better chance to clear board. Luckily, it didn't come back and bite me. Kaido obviously not long for this world, but I think we had no choice but to clear board. Gonna chain another mom on me. Is that what's about to happen? 2 10 moms is brutal. Do I protect this Kaido? I have 4 swings. I think I am. I think I have to. He's gonna go 10 mom. I'm gonna go to 1 life. Whoa. That's fine. Can't protect that. Could have, but did not predict that whatsoever. I'm gonna go 6 life. I don't have the Dawn. It's fine. Seven life. Yep, and he's gonna trigger it, of course, and that's why we're gonna play the queen. We have 2 2Ks, so that's 9K. So we'll just get rid of the 0 cost and then pass. I think there's a chance we might have been able to stabilize. Let's see, 12 at life. We will take 10 mom. We'll block. Resolve. All right, well now I think we're dead. 7 life. Swing 7 life. Swing 7 life. Oh, and we just barely get there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Has no counter in hand. That is kind of the thing with yellow, as we all know, is when you're playing so much top in 9 cost Linlin, 10 cost Linlin, Katakuri, etc. like that, you do get bricked up like that. So this matchup is one that I've found is always continuously this close. We're usually able to close it out. I think I've definitely misplayed a lot in that game, but for the most part, like it's just a close one, but I think we're slightly, like literally by the skin of our teeth favored into this matchup. All right, well, this should be interesting. Going against Magellan. So when a Dawn card is returned from the field to the Dawn deck, this leader gains plus 1,000. So interesting leader. We're going first. This hand has page 1. It has Sanguro. Has some 2Ks. It's honestly keepable, and we just kind of hope we draw into the engine. I think is probably our best bet here. If we don't draw the Zoro, which we did not, we could just play the page 1 on 4, which is fine. Swinging 5 at life. We'll give a queen here. And he's gonna play a blocker, and then on KO, add up to 1 Dawn card from as rested. So that's a cool one for sure. We're gonna take another life. Hope to find something juicy. We do not. So let's swing 6 of life, and then whoa, swing 7 life. And then we'll play a kid and pass. Wow, so this guy is getting active, huh? Yeah, he's gonna play Magellan here. That's fine. And then swing another 6. see. I'm at 8 Dawn, so I think I'm just gonna play this and pass. Play Sanji and pass. So let's swing a 7. Let's swing 7. Let's play Sanji and pass. Now he has a lot of cards in hand. It is kind of terrifying how many cards he do be having in hand. But he needs a blocker? Honestly, he needs multiple blockers here. Yeah, I was going to say he needs more than one. Yeah, don't turn this sideways. If you turn this sideways, you just lose the game. I'm pretty sure. Six. So we'll do that. And then we will just 1k out of this for sure. Draw card. Yep. He was dead for sure. We were just gonna play Kaido, KO the queen. And then let's see, how much counter did he have? He had a decent amount, it looked like. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So honestly, I think he like kind of lives, but he does not live on the subs the turn after that. So he's definitely dead because we swing 9. Or let's see, we're gonna swing 6 or 5, 6, 6, 7, 10. So yeah, even if he had enough counter to survive this turn, which it's close, he definitely was not surviving the next turn. So GG's for sure. Purple Luffy definitely still the superior purple deck. All right, one more against Pudding. This hand is okay, but I think we can mulligan this hand, and we thankfully do. They are going first. I'm taking us off of our curve, which is fine. We just adjust our curve anyways by taking that first life and then playing the same curve that we would regardless. Not if they're swinging 5 though. If they're swinging 5, they're playing ace. Interesting. They're swinging 5. Do we counter this? I think we do. Try to stay healthy. For 3, they're probably playing Parasparrow. Swinging 5, 5. Okay, so this one we can take. We can take this one. Do I want to trigger this? Well, no trigger. We'll keep that just in case. This deck is built on having a lot of counter. So we'll clear this. I don't want to swing at them yet. I don't want to give them this ace just yet. We'll take the Luffy, and then we'll pass turn. Because now they can't ramp again. They couldn't ramp again either way, but that's just another card in hand that I don't want to have to worry about just yet. That's an easy counter. We'll give them a 2k for that. We want to keep this queen in hand just in case we find ourselves in a situation where we need blockers again, which, as we know, is entirely possible. So we will ramp. Hope we get a good Sanji or Zora, and we do not. So we'll just swing 5 of life. And then we'll swing 6. Nice. We'll just play the Luffy and then pass. We really wish we could play the Luffy for with the Sanji attached to it, but we have another Luffy in hand. Maybe we have time to draw another Sanji. Ideally, they're playing 9 Mom here, though, for themselves, which is scary. Let's see. I think it's interesting that they chose to go second here. We will 0 cost, I think, and give them a queen here. I do only think they're going to play 9 Mom. Yep. Yep, and it's going to put this 0 to the bottom of my deck and heal them 1. So I know this top card here is a indeed is a what is that card called? An ace. So let's see if we can get another card out of hand here, or if he's just gonna give this to us for free. Okay. Opponent is going to very low hand size. It's very interesting. You can play a king, queen. Just kind of play it a little bit slow since they have such a small hand size, I think. Just probably fine, I think, at this point. So I'm actually going to trash this 0 cost event and just swing 9 at this category. And now I'm going to say, give me your whole hand for this category, question mark. And of course, he's not going to, so. All right, so now we're in a good position. We're going back to Tindon next turn, and we have Luffy and to Sanji next turn as well, or I mean Zoro. So we can kind of establish our body, go wide on board again. Swinging 11 at life. 8 tells me that this is a category that's going to move queen to the bottom of my life. And I'm just going to have to take this 11. That's fine. Oh, he's going to try to clear the Luffy. Interesting. 9, 10. I could counter. And I think I will. The 5 at life we will take. Because we can at this point. So we're just playing a Luffy. So I have 3 Dawn to play with. 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see if we can clear this Big Mom. Interesting. And then we can go 5 at life. Love to see it. And then we will go Luffy to play Zoro. We'll grab another 2K. And then we'll pass. Putting to grab 10 cost Lin. So dead card right here. Putting again. Draw. So 2 10 cost Linlins. And this is an ace. So 2 bricks, 2 unknown cards here. We could let this go since we have another one on board. The Katakuri is just going to swing big into life. And we could potentially clear the Katakuri this turn. In fact, I think we can. But what does our turn look like after that? I can definitely just swing 10 at it. It'll probably clear it. Let's swing this. Let's see what happens. Interesting. Yeah, let's play the Kaido. Yeah, I know that this is going through because they have 2 10 cost moms in hand. We'll swing 5 at life. That's an ace. And we'll swing 7 at life. So 3 bricks and potentially 1 2K. I think we're good for game this turn. They can play ace, but if they play ace, they would have to heal. It looks like they're playing one of their 10 drops. So we are, of course, going to counter. It's Big Mom. We're just going to give them their life. Yep, we are looking good here. So, Lin, ace, and a 2K. 2 unknown cards here. We can start with the 7. Okay, so Lin, ace, 1 more unknown. do have less Dawn, so I can play a Sanji here as well. So I need to save 3 Dawn for that. Let's go 7. 7, 9, 10 should be pretty good. Should get them pretty low. Wow, dump the whole hand. We'll play a Sanji of our own and then pass. So yeah, now there's almost no way we lose. We also have 6k counter in hand. Gonna try to clear this Kaido, clear the Luffy in fact. Just counter this, I'm pretty sure. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we'll just counter. Because they have to play Tin Mom or Ace. If they play Ace and heal, I just block. And then I just win the game from there, I'm pretty sure. And I'm going back to Tin Dawn next turn as well. Alright, we just need triggers to not kill us. Unfortunately, I have to take that life, but we're fine. 7, 9. Yep, and then all in on Kaido, and it gets us there. Cool. Well, all right, guys, there you have it. That is Purple Luffy for you. It's been fun trying to pilot this deck. I'm really looking forward to playing this deck some more in 8.5. I definitely think there's some slight tweaks we need to make to the list for sure to make this deck run even smoother. Like I said, it's going to have its bad matchups. I think Blue Dofi is one of them, and then I think also Lucci is also one of them. But those are both kind of winnable matchups depending on you know, what they see. For example, if Dofi doesn't see Jinbei and Weevil 3 times, you know, or 2 times or whatever, I think that matchup can go pretty far, especially because I don't think they're playing Gravity Blade anymore. So maybe there's potential chance for us to out-tempo them. It's rare, but it is potential. And then if Black just whiffs on removal at any point in the game, I think we have the potential to snowball it there as well. So but yeah, that is for sure the deck. It's fun. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. It's definitely one of my most favorite decks to play. It's just super fun, relatively straightforward, and very, very strong. So I appreciate it. If you guys enjoy this type of content, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for the next one. And until then, I'll see you later. Peace.